So I'm really glad you brought this point up because I think a lot of people don't understand taxes when they're looking on Zillow. So what happens when you're looking at a house and you're like, oh my God, the taxes are like 4 times the amount as the house next door that's for sale? The reason for that is the house does not have a homestead exemption. What does that mean? A homestead exemption is a special exemption that you're given for living at your home. So instead of paying 2% taxes, you actually pay 1% tax. There used to be a mortgage exemption as well. Like if you carry a mortgage with the house, you got an exemption, but they just tied that last year up into the homestead exemption. It was kind of dumb. The properties that do not qualify for homestead exemptions are either a second property for you. So if it's a vacation home, a rental home, a vacation property that's like that you rent out for Airbnb, you only get the homestead exemption if you are a resident in that house. You like actually live there full time. So if you live at a house one house for 6 months out of the year and another house for 6 months out of the year, you have to choose one of them as your primary residence. If you do not have homestead exemption, your taxes will be extremely high. So what does that mean for you as a buyer? When you are looking for a house and you see that the taxes are just absolutely unreal, astronomical, and you're like, I just don't understand this. Like, how is this possible? It typically means that either 1, it's somebody's secondary house or investment property, or it's been a rental, or 2, it was recently flipped. If you are renovating a house and you're flipping it, you also do not qualify for homestead exemption because it is not your primary house. The unfortunate part is when you buy a house and it does not have a homestead exemption in place, you still have to pay the prorated taxes for the year for that property. So the first year that you buy a home that doesn't have a homestead exemption, your payments will be slightly higher than normal. However, come January 1st, when you file a homestead exemption after you buy, which by the way, your real estate agent should remind you to file your homestead exemption when you close. Once you file your homestead exemption and any other exemption that you qualify for, there's one for veterans, there's another one for disabilities. But once those are filed, in January, your taxes go back to normal in half. So for the first 6 months or whatever, let's say you buy a house in March, it has no homestead exemption. For the rest of the year, you're gonna have to pay those taxes out really high. And then December, you make sure that you file your homestead exemption. And then in January, your new taxes will take place. And it should decrease your payment by, sometimes it's $100 a month, sometimes it's $200 a month, but you will see a significant decrease in your monthly payment. Well, let me know if you have any other questions.